What's happening, all you delicious looking people out there? I'm probably gonna have to do something with the decor in the background, but for now you're stuck with a cream color sound panel and a laptop. Yeah, but we got two stories to talk about in this episode. First up, we have a 71-year-old woman that marries a 17-year-old boy. It's like their ages are flipped backwards. Now I gotta ask you guys, how much older or younger would you marry somebody? Like for me, I have a rule where it's like 4 years / 5 years older, maybe 4 or 5 years younger. Maybe that will change when I get older. I'll be like 10 years younger, 20 years younger. So this lady, Almeida Errol, she married the 17-year-old boy only 3 weeks after meeting him at her own son's funeral. So this guy, Gary Hardwick, he's 18 years old and now he in the past had dated a woman that was 77 years old. So let me pause right there. Two things. So this lady Almeida, so you gotta know that she was a widow, so her husband passed away, as well as her son had died. So what I'm seeing here is like she's killing two birds with one stone, obviously to fill the void of her lost husband, and now she can also be a mother figure to a boy that's also her lover. Kind of weird because the age gap is so huge. And this guy Gary now, he clearly has some sort of fetish. But yeah, age ain't nothing but a number, right? So later on their wedding night, of course, they got down to business and they're like, this is the best experience ever. Gary says this: "It was wonderful beyond my wildest dreams. She really is my dream woman and the physical side of our relationship couldn't be better." And now Almeida, she says this: "It was the best ever. I have never had a connection like it before." Now Gary says that his attraction for older women started off when he was 8 years old. He had a crush on an older teacher. Okay, I can understand that, you know, not gonna lie, I probably had one too many crushes on teachers. But that was where it stopped. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and judge. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and judge. Like, this is weird, people. If I saw them kissing up in public, I'm gonna be looking, be like, dude, this grandma's kissing her grandson. Incestification. But like, let me know, guys, whatever the age gap is, do you think age is nothing but a number, or should we have limits to how old or young we could marry? But yeah, speaking of judging people, our next story, we gotta put on like the serious face now, because like this is a topic, you know, double standards need to be shot and blown up. Why do I say that? Because there's this man, his name is Daniel Wheeler. He was a guest on the Loose Woman show, and he was a personal trainer, and now he's saying that this show is completely sexist because they dropped him after he refused to appear on their show topless. Loose Women, it revolves around 4 female panelists that talk about anything from celebrity gossip to whatever the case may be. So Daniel Wheeler's appearance on the show was supposed to be talking about his 2-year extreme weight loss journey, as well as talk about his business. He owns a company called Life Changing Fitness. They wanted him to flaunt his topless body, and in response, Daniel says this: "When I declined, they carried on pushing and I agreed to lift my top and show my abs. But I still wasn't comfortable, so I called them back and told them. They asked if they could film me working out topless, and I said no. Then they emailed me and said I had been dropped. I felt objectified as a man. It's double standards." Now, a couple people may raise the point that yes, his personal fitness company is for women only, and yeah, he's been seen posting topless selfies on social media before, so what is the big deal? People like looking at hot people like looking at hot topless people even more. But also try to take a look at it this way. So there's a hot lady, or whatever lady is out on a vacation taking photos in a bikini and all that stuff, and then she's invited on a talk show and you're like, hey, strip in your bra, because a bra and a bikini are like the same thing, and she's like, no! Boom! Controversy right there. But in a man's case, it's viewed differently for some reason, because I guess he's a guy. Women want you to take your top off, you should just go take your top off. You're a man, right? No, men can feel uncomfortable too. Especially in this context. I'm not saying that, okay, if it's like a Howard Stern show or whatever, take your top off, okay, and that's the context of the show. But this show, he was supposed to talk about his business as well as his weight loss journey. You don't gotta be flaunting yourself for thirsty women to gawk over you. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Let me know your thoughts in the boom box below. And that's my 5 cents on these two stories. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit me up on the social media and subscribe, man, if you are new, to keep up to date with all the latest, craziest news going on in the world. I'm Libor Kenton, and I'll see you in another video. Boom. I'm out.